As we explore a subject that has everyone talking right now, be ready for an amazing journey. Karoline Leavitt's wedding gown cost more than you may expect from a White House star. You remember her as Donald Trump's feisty press secretary? At 27, she is the youngest person in history, and her life is always in the news. When she wed real estate tycoon Nicholas Riccio, fans expected it to be all sparkle and glamour. But stick with me all the way through because I have the data and images to prove that this twist is amazing. Let's set the scene. Wentworth by the Sea Country Club, New Hampshire, January 4, 2025. Karoline is the center of attention as she walks down the aisle to marry Nicholas Riccio, 59, a self-made millionaire who amassed millions with Riccio Enterprises LLC after experiencing homelessness. Karoline is 32 years younger than Riccio. Consider the ambiance. A sophisticated setting, a menu featuring lobster and filet mignon, and a neon sign that reads, The Riccios. All of these things are obviously indicative of wealth, aren't they? Karoline's Instagram post on March 16th featured the first pictures. She was dressed in a stunning white gown with long sleeves that were encrusted with beads, her hair styled, and she was the epitome of elegance. You would think a dress like that would be very costly for a power couple like them. Hold on to your hats because it's not what you think. Carly's gown, named Laura's Finley sheer sleeve wedding gown, is surprisingly inexpensive at $698. Yes, you read correctly, less than $700. This is absurd for a woman whose husband's net worth is assessed by a realtor to be around $6 million, and who flashes a $100,000 engagement ring, calculated by diamond expert Mike Freed. She looks gorgeous in the pictures, which have a classic shape, sheer sleeves, and a simple yet sophisticated design. Fans were ecstatic on X, with some saying, "That's it?" and others complimenting the subdued atmosphere. The fact that she didn't need to spend millions to look like $1 million has everyone perplexed. Let's take a little look back. Karoline met Nicholas in 2022 when she was a congressional candidate in New Hampshire. She won the Republican nomination, but lost to Chris Pappas. And in the midst of all that chaos, she caught Nicholas's eye at a friend's party. He pops the question with that giant rock in December 2023, and they become parents to little Nico in July 2024. The January wedding pictures, she told Megyn Kelly, show an atypical love tale, with her as the outspoken Gen Z trailblazer, and him as the social media-averse introvert. However, how much did that dress cost? It's the surprising turn that no one saw coming. Why stick to a budget when they could have gone big? Maybe it's their vibe. After all, Nicholas did fund her campaign, but they weren't taking any shortcuts, as a Wentworth wedding typically costs $45,000 according to Wedding Wire. Posts on X suggest that Karoline might have picked it more for its look than its label, or it might be a reference to keeping things grounded despite the White House spotlight. She looks radiant in the pictures, standing with Nicholas on the golf course, sipping drinks under the neon sign, surrounded by white bouquets and people dressed in black. It's not as costly as you might assume, but it's a fantastic tale. Even though her clothing was a bargain, the great part is that she has a lot of flair in her life. Is that ring worth $100,000? An eternity band and a gorgeous 3-carat piece? What kind of look would she give the White House? Think about Gucci watches and Louis Vuitton purses, according to Business Insider. For her special day, she did, however, wear the gown subtly. As proof that you don't need a big budget to shine, look at her, who steals the stage in every photo while sporting her $698 costume like it was couture. That is the startlingly low price of Karoline Leavitt's wedding dress, $698 for a woman who is a millionaire. From the lavish Wentworth setting to her stunning photographs, it's a story of love, fashion, and a surprising turn. You must be as surprised as I am that you listened to the entire narrative. Did you find this enjoyable? Put your thoughts in the like, subscribe, and comment buttons. Was Karoline's work on this low-cost beauty outstanding? Let's carry with our discussion.